Okay, welcome to another update for Hotel SA. This month's edition talks about the very sad passing of Bill Spur, AO. Bill, for many of you would realise, was a CEO of the Association of the AHA for a relatively short period in 1982 to 1986, but in fact had a much bigger impact on our industry because having left the AHA back then, as a young 38-year-old, he went on to start the Hospitality and Tourism School at Light Square with TAFE. He had a massive career with the Adelaide Convention and Tourism Authority, and also he was the CEO of the South Australian Tourism Commission for almost a decade. Had a massive impact on tourism, hospitality, and particularly hotels and pubs, which he had an enormous affection for. There was a big farewell at the convention centre. Several hundred people farewelled this great man who died far too soon. We also acknowledge in the latest update is the moving on of our current CEO of Tourism, Rodney Harricks. Rodney's been with us 9 years. He's decided to move on for other opportunities, and we praise him for his great contribution. We had outstanding record revenues for tourism of nearly $8.1 billion in revenue in 2019. Great credit to the Tourism Commission. But we then, of course, faced COVID, and Rodney did some fantastic work in helping our industry survive, particularly things like the accommodation voucher, which is great. So it's an accolade to him, and we wish him very well. And finally, I guess we really need to talk about the pressures of COVID coming back. We're hearing now of a third and fourth variant. We're hearing here in South Australia that we're reaching a peak again of cases on a daily basis, and we've got people like the public health officers starting to talk again about mask wearing and keeping social distancing and things like that. We've made it very clear to the government that the last thing Australia and South Australia needs to do is to go backwards with restrictions. If we're going to react to every time there's a variant, then that will become an annual event. We should be treating the COVID virus like the flu, that people get vaccinated, and that's a priority. And those that wish to, by all means, wear a mask, customer or employee. But we should absolutely avoid the mandating of anything on our industry, because it simply undermines the confidence of our customers and the interest of people wanting to work in our industry because of the unreliable nature of it. We've got that commitment at this stage. We see no reason and no temptation for governments to move against that, but we'll be ensuring that we monitor that very closely. Depths of cold winter, tougher trading, but at least we're significantly better off than we have been in the previous 2 winters. All the very best with your trading for the rest of winter. Thank you.